Okay, welcome everybody to, I believe, day 7 of me running around Vanguard. And I didn't hit pause again on the dashboard. Let me mute that just in case. And we are about 9 days from Vanguard Saga of Heroes shutting down. Okay. And I logged out to our Gallon. And for today, we are going to hit up this island, overfly the ridges, and yeah, I'll hit over here, backtrack over the ridge, hit this, hit that ridge, maybe fly over here, then back up around here, back over to this island, and I'll hop back, or I'll hop my way up north, going through all these little islands. There are things on these. Back in the day, I do remember I think making it over here, but I remember walking past a lot of these islands doing the unicorn quest. But these did have mobs on them back in the day, but I am unsure of what got changed, so no telling what I'll run into. Okay. Game's tripping balls because things are still loading. Now, yesterday I would have started on this island, but for some odd reason it warped me back and I was still in Talia. So let's see. I'm not sure if these islands ever existed. In the original map. Quite possibly it did, but I don't remember these particular ones. The really interesting thing will be, will I run into anybody out here? Because frankly, it's Kojin. And there was always the issue of nobody really being around here. That's right, I gotta visit some houses because I'm in a new land and these houses actually will look different. Half-built houses. Forgive the running around on my flying mount here. As the days click by, I'm getting a little bit more anxious to speed things up because I know how much of a pain in the ass Thestra is going to be, because I remember lots of nooks and crannies. And I'll want to probably get all over the place there. And then I'll have random areas to revisit and probably call ya. Well, that's bad placement. Whoa! Alright, it actually let me click it open. It eaten. That open? Oh. I'm not sure if they all do that, but nice little thing to fiddle with. This plot belongs to Thelic. It was purchased a little over a year ago. Upkeep. Drives a Fisher. Greater Amberjack. 131 pounds. Or whatever unit of measurement they use here. People are talking. Wow. Out of here. House is empty-ish. Needs more things. Little crafting area where you can build your stuff. That's actually interesting. I don't remember there being crafting taskmasters, so that is very, very convenient. I want to say not all of the housing areas were created equal, at least back in the day as I remember it. Some were more desirable based on what NPCs and things they put out and how close you were to it. Fuck ass to navigate. They just kind of butted in there. Respect belongs to Shin Lu. Sorry about that. A little over a year also. They don't open. This is actually quite a lot of houses compared to some of the others. Sounds like my microphone there, but it was just the wings popping. Yeah, guild house. Hopefully we can go into one. That's not bugged or anything. We know there's a Christmas tree set up in here. More than likely they have it pressed into the wall. But as you're not supposed to be able to see anything on the outside that's on the inside, they can get away with that. But coding is so bad that we are rendering things that are not visible inside there. It's just games then trying to hide it, but open. Crap, I think we'll go around. Thanks. Flat. And the place will let me in. This, I guess. They didn't make their announcement till, I believe, in maybe January or something. So, if these people... Oh, 2011. The last event that this guild might have done was December and Christmas, so I've noticed the trend of a lot of houses being dressed up for like a Christmas feast. Part of that is probably the Thanksgiving event, and then it rolls right into the Christmas one, so a lot of this is still decorated for that. Who is this even for? Silverlight. Oops. Invisible wall. Fucking tree on the inside. There's gotta be a room over here with the tree. Or not. They've managed to bug a tree through a wall then. Or I just can't get to that room for whatever reason. And this is actually weirdly empty. Except for these. It looks like half built. Wrapped Christmas mace. Ah, interesting. They were creating a second floor by using the either a rug or probably a rug. In EverQuest 2 they did this a lot. Rugs, carpets, they then would be creative with their placement and fill in open spaces, create basically new floors. How odd. Random things put around. I kind of wonder if somebody took their items back and that's why you have random rooms that are just empty. Okay, I think this is... that's where I got stuck. Let me check that door. There should be a tree to the right. Oh, this is outside. Oh, wait. There's... where is that missing tree? Whoa! There's a tree right here, but it's clipped. You can see it. Yeah, the placement fail. There's a tree right here in the room, but it's bugged. Cool. Those spikes would cause a little bit of an issue. Yeah, see, these wall things would be very interesting if you managed to lay them flat. That would be another floor, pretty much. Now, this is the type of guild house I would want, because you have tons of separate little rooms. You could have your own thing going on. So more than likely, actually try to place another door in here. halfling room. That's kind of creepy. Yeah. Hello. Trying to see if it got a name. Oh look, they actually have something in these. This is opening backwards. Cool. Oops. That's the main one. And the shit one. Oh, maybe not. Wait, am I going? This is weird. Oh, they made a little sauna. Little wooden room, hot coals, and water bucket. Steam. Goes the towels for it. I kinda wonder where my snowman is. I think I have one. This may be a pool. Looking at it. That's cute. Somebody spent some time on this place. Silverlight, nice guild house, dude. Although I have a sneaking suspicion that chick. The name. And I think that's pretty much all the island. Start checking out the ridges. We'll hook around through here. Back up. So bad. I want to check these out. See if there's anything hidden up here. But I hope to not find anything, as much as I do hope to find some. Because if I actually find something up here that's new and I haven't seen it, but on the other hand, it would more than likely be something unfinished. Because you generally don't hide something up in these areas that's inaccessible. Hopefully, I don't run into random NPC. There was that crazy leveled one that came chasing after me on one of the hills up here. Trees. I'm actually vaguely surprised that, well, then again, maybe not, that next to some of these trees you don't have like somebody's little backpack just sitting there. As if like some explorer or hiker had stepped away and left their things there for the moment. Okay, I came up here already. Or I think I did. I just got booted. Interesting. Levels at Eagle 5. Interesting. Okay, it was just... yeah. I just hadn't come over here. Below level. Whee! Hit something that bounced me. Phoenix. Waterfall going on. Now, at a glance, this is a housing area, but maybe not. Yeah, it's saying it is. Housing in this game was kind of limited because there's only so many plots, so I'm kind of wondering if at one point it really did require them to put this many islands in the game for people to build their houses. This might be a guild plot. Dirty plat, yeah it is. Dude has a total shanty house going. Haversham. Bought a few months before the announcement. Bamboo forest going on. Cool. The other day when I took a break, I was reading something about the music of Vanguard, and somebody dug up a quote from one of the guys that did the music. Not sure if he ended up doing the whole thing, but it was something about there being over 20 hours worth of music. And the music was supposed to seamlessly shift based on how long you'd been in a zone. Whether it was night, whether it was day, the particular area you were in, combat, not combat, and it had a bunch of different variables on how it would play the music for you. I'm very curious where my collector's edition disappeared to. I want to say that there was either a soundtrack or something CD inside the case of it. But there's a program that can dump all the audio files. You can get the NPC ones too. But that whole there being a variation based on whether it was night or day and how long you've been in the zone. I'm kind of curious how they would be able to output that. They would have to figure out what combos went together or not. Even have a chance of hearing the game music as it was meant to be heard. Because apparently it was meant to be heard different ways, depending on a couple different things. I think not. They are. I never understood that. Unless you got some crazy stalkers or dudes that just were like chilling in your house all creepily, standing on your bed dancing naked. I see no reason for you to actually lock your house. People can't move your items or be too freaky with your things. I would think you'd get more pride out of showing off what you have. Then again, the houses might be empty. It's always a giant possibility. And this was the Isle of Elionia. This guy reminds me of I hate to say point and click games, but kind of like a Myst type game where you move and it looks like a moving picture instead of it being lifelike. Hard to explain what I mean. But I remember back in the day just eyeballing the sky, see the clouds moving by. And for anybody that skipping around, previous day I actually was down there. So if you're seeing this one and wondering why the fuck I'm running around these tops, because I was already down near the bottom. Elf City over there. Doesn't look like there's anything on top of these. But if I think about it, it's not that surprising. Little random tree down there. Meant for people to see. As you're boating around. Um, technically I need to go across this. Kinda don't want to, but on the other hand, I kinda don't want to miss anything that happens to be there. Catch 22. I remember falling off this damn thing. But I think it was more along the lines of I fell through it. Damn glitches. This game world is so huge. Just overflying everything. Actually, for the most part, getting it recorded taking days and days. Like, I can technically run through a zone, but by keeping too much distance, certain things actually aren't going to render on the screen correctly. As I'm sure you've seen, it has issues with NPCs, so I have to keep low and pretty much over things to get them to show up. But you can imagine back in the day when this first happened, or when the game first came out, it took forever to do things. You were trying to get from point A to point B, and things were attacking you. And you had things to do, so. No hidden NPCs. Kinda disappointed now. Trunk line. That's not good. There are some things I simply will not miss. Falling through the world is one of them. I should be able to just swim out. There we go. That would make for an interesting way to exploit your way someplace, but it'd be a bit tricky to take advantage of. Pop out, you need something that's low enough to let you walk out of. And there's nothing on any of these mountains. So fly along this ridge, make sure there's nothing up here. Check out these islands right here. I'm still so lucky that there was a flying mount on the market. This would be so much harder and slower. I'm not sure how much people can tell, but in the background you can see those little squares loading. I don't remember that back in the day, but then again, I didn't ever have the graphics all the way max. Or I wasn't able to anyways. That's kind of tripping me out, seeing things loading. How big is this game? Like Warcraft big? This is one continent. It took me like 5-6 days to run through every single area. But for the most part, I didn't have a flying mount, so that took the majority of the time. And then I got a flying mount for pretty much this half right here, and that was it. It's huge. And those giant pauses, there's lines right here. It's supposed to be a seamless world, but there are seams. You get the giant pauses as you zone from chunk to chunk. You just don't see a zone line in the world, but they're invisible. I ran through all the ground area around here. I was just trying to check all the ridges to see if there's any hidden buildings in half-finished zones. Because when I was doing that in the other zone, Kalia, there was like little camps laid out up in the hills that you really couldn't see. You had like little fire pits and all that that looked like it was waiting to be populated. But it was just sitting up there unfinished. I'm just double checking up here to make sure there's none. But back in the day when there wasn't any fast travel, and by fast travel it's like little rift stones that you can port around the quest hubs, it would take you, if you knew you were going, an hour or more to get to a friend in a different zone. Oh shit, something attacked me. Right there. Belzane. The Archfiend. 57, 6 dot. That's probably about as high a level as anything I've seen. Gonna guess this was made for people with flying mounts, so they just kind of tucked them away in there. That's funny. And these are the rifts. You can pay to move between the hubs. And in general, at each of these places, it has a bunch of quests, though it's not all of them. I'm actually kind of amused it won't let you rift over down here, because that is the starting city. Oh, that sucks. I didn't realize how far back it put me. Or not. Wait a minute. Where am I? Where's the dude? It needs a giant sign. Don't fly here. Better look at the dude. Where is he? Now that I actually see where I am, I'm not surprised they put the guy there. This is like a little high level thing right here that they repurposed. It used to be a bunch of low level, about level 10 mobs. Now it's like 50 something. So if they stuck that names near there, it's understandable. You get XP loss in this game. So all this purple and red, that's me stumbling into areas I shouldn't be in. Eee. Where are you? Am I blind or fuck did it go? I have the bad feeling that it's just not rendering, but if I fly too close, it'll just attack me. Depending on your level, the aggro radius changes. If it's an aggressive monster and it's really low level, you pretty much have to stand on top of it before it'll attack you. But if you're like 20 levels below it, it will come running at you from around corners and shit. I passed it. Which means you cannot see it very easily. That's close. But yeah, this goes down in 9 days, so I've got a lot of running around to do. I think it's here someplace. Okay, don't fly over that. For the most part, you can overfly aggressive monsters and they really can't do nothing because they can't get to you, but I found out in this place they are either warping up into the sky or they simply are able to cast very, very far. And I end up just falling out of the sky. Look, it's Japan land.
You will find no flaw in our works.
I have nothing to spell.
Imagine perfection in all.
Oh shit, I knew that was gonna happen the second I did that. Oh, fuck me. Yes, falling through the world is a very real thing. Yeah, this game has a lot of sound and music. I'm actually semi-impressed with my leaving it on. For the most part, uh, I tend to shut everything off. What the hell is in here? That's out of nowhere spike. I wasn't sure if that was like a sunken ship or something. This game has housing areas. You can actually build your house. God damn it. I'm not dealing with that. There we go. Oh. This is a half-built guild house. Some dude bought this in March this year. He probably won't finish it before the servers go down. But depending on how far along in construction you are, it'll be built up more and more. But you get to see the different stages of how it would actually be built. Kinda cool. They put a lot of detail into stages, but even though you generally don't see houses stay like that for very long. Unless you're just lazy as shit. Let's see. Oh, this one's actually open. You can lock your houses, so I have to keep running up to places. See if the door's unlocked. Got a bed. This house is from 2011. And there's different styles of houses you can build. Generally you want the bigger ones, but they take a lot more materials to build. You gotta get like bricks, and you gotta make slabs for your foundation, and you gotta put a roof on it and all kinds of fun stuff. And this surprisingly has a lot of houses on it. A lot of the housing areas look pretty damn barren. And only like one or two actually had things on it. But in this land, it's not so bad. Now that's not getting finished. Year old. Yeah. Sandbar or something out there. Fuck. I give up on you people. Oh. Like they started to do something and then kind of quit. This might literally be quested furniture or something. Or they threw everything into a single room and said they'll come back for it later. 2-year-old house. The old plot somebody could buy. And go check out the next island. I swear the fog in this game is weird. You can actually see that, but then when you swivel it, it's like, no, you can't see nothing. Yeah, one more zone line. I think this is a housing area too. Yeah. Probably just fly over this. There's these damn housing areas. For me to care very much. Cassian's hideout. Where am I going? Chang Island. This might be a dungeon of some sort. Oh, I love when that happens. Pick me off. Middle of fucking nowhere. Oh, fuck this. I will spawn my boat. Boat my happy ass over there. And then bug into the boat. Well, it's actually kind of an inconvenient boat. You'll see when I actually try and get off of it. But yeah, boats were supposed to be a big thing in this game because it could technically get you to places pretty damn fast. But then they put in the flying mounts and it really makes boats pointless. I hate to say it, but yeah. They're useful if you have one on you. Because you can't summon your mount in the water while swimming, because technically water is supposed to despawn your mount. But I've actually run into a problem with my boat. Whenever I try and dismount, it clips me into the boat slightly. And there's a pretty amusing way for me to attempt to fix this. Yeah, see. I start doing this shit. Like the hokey pokey dance. Up and down. Because I am clipping either into the mast of the sail. And I'm hitting that and then hitting the boat and then bouncing back and forth. Jumping up and down. Okay. And to get off my boat, I'll put it away first though. If I just dismiss my boat, I end up doing this in the air. So to fix it, I force close the client and reopen it. And there I am. I'm dismounted. When I first started trying to capture everything, I got all excited saying, oh yeah, I'm gonna use my boat because all the islands and you can basically circle the whole continent. Well, I was switching around characters trying to figure out where the hell I had put my boat, and I finally popped it out. And then I had that bug. That wasn't very fun. And it is now an inconvenience boat. Where is everything? I see a marker on the island, so there's something here. Got shoe, leg, arm, chest, headpiece, random other bits and bobs. Ah, what? There is an island around here with just an quest NPC that you talk to. I remember that from quest to get this mount actually. There's also islands filled with shit that'll try and kill me. fun part is figuring out which is which. Red. That's usually a good sign. Level 2 monks. Imperial soldiers. Oh, interesting. What up, dudes? I'm actually leaning to saying this is a starter area, actually. Each race had its own starting area. Most of them were fleshed out, but some of them weren't. Due to this game being forced to launch. And this vaguely looks like it might be one of the newbie zones. Because it has all of the fighting instructors.
I may have a task for you.
Yeah, most definitely. Paranoid about landing in the water because I can't see the water. Don't mind. Okay. Yeah, I remember the Road of the Lost.
Hello! Follow the stars.
Literally, the island's only point is to have that NPC there. And there go the unicorns. Their long and tedious quest line. Next island. That's gonna be annoying bouncing back and forth through all these. Huh, an outpost. It's not very outposty though, because there are no NPCs here. Interesting. This either looks like it's supposed to be a rift, or it's supposed to be a safe or bind point, but there's nothing there. And I don't remember this area very well to know if this is something that's going in or coming out game. Because people level so fast and a lot of the low level content got ignored. They redid a lot of this in they basically put a high level overlay on some old content. If this was part of the original, they might have been taking it out to like an outdoor dungeon type thing out in there. Whoa, shit, fuck. 59. 6 dots. I'm not sure if you saw that. Okay, they redid this as a high level zone for some reason. And literally from when I first noticed the dude is when he was casting at me. There he is. Archmagus Dodafin. 59, that is so far the highest. I wonder if he's the only thing in this chunk right here. but he's popping in and out. Okay, that makes me think that I don't have access to that rift. So it's not showing me shit on purpose. But this means there's more than likely something else up here. Someplace. Okay. Mount looks so retarded running along the ground. But I want to be able to fly away. Hmm. Damn it. Cross that. I'm actually kind of surprised that they don't really have anything else on these islands so far. Nope. Means the rest of this island's empty. Although I do still have one more chunk to go look at. weird to search. No, this was pretty much all. The frame, they're dropping. Fuck me. Fuck. What do I get for staring at numbers? I look here then. Arc back. Okay, little island. What could go wrong? Get one shot by something. Woo! Curious. There is literally nothing on this island. I think it's gonna cause, yeah. And it zoned me just to see a little tip of the place. Kinda wonder what was supposed to be on here. the most part, every little random island is supposed to be used for something. There really wasn't a whole lot that I can remember of the game that was there just because it was there. It usually had some reason to be there, quest-wise, or lore-wise. Okay, nothing's here. Of course I'm the only one streaming Vanguard. People got pissed when they heard the announcement that the game was shutting down. Even though it was free to play, it supposedly did make them money, but not enough for them to want to deal with the headache. They gave some bullshit excuse of the game no longer making enough money to justify them keeping it up, but it more than likely wasn't hitting some goal beyond being sustainable for them to want to keep it up or go through the headache of keeping it up. Nothing on this island. If there was, it would have killed me by now. And I think I've said like the first 4 days that I was streaming this, I never saw a single person game. It was only when it was the weekend that I bumped into a couple different people. I think I've seen one person talk in zone-wide chat. If that was zone-wide, it might have been game-wide chat. I can't remember what I saw them talk in. I logged out earlier. Random little nothing island? Where am I? I should check out these two. This one first. for the next week or so, this will be nothing but just an exploring stream, because there's really not enough people to do too much, and I'm actually not at the level cap. I'm only 33 on this character, so there's not a whole lot it can do by it. Well, there's not a whole lot that's crazy I can do by myself. I can do quests, but there's a kind of limit on that. Probably should have stayed on that. Funny thing is, I've actually had 2 other random people join the chat, and they were actually mad at Sony because they were shutting down. People that did play the game, they weren't left with a fond expression. Concerning the company. Nothing. Oh, I still need to go through all this. Ah. Delusional Hermit. Oh, fuck me. I tried to right click it to see if it would talk to me. And it got pissed. Because I actually tried to hit it. Question is, where am I gonna end up? Wow, it's sort of close, but not really. 34 XP debt. I'll try a hail on this time, see what happens. Go for better results. Funny part is I probably haven't played Final Fantasy in over a week. But I've been sitting here screwing with this free-to-play game that's shutting down. Dead. Where was the hermit? Up. Revive sickness? That's lovely. I actually cannot remember where the hell this dude was.